We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Illuminati.
Hey folks, welcome back to another fun-filled week of digital cards with the Hoardcast, Hoard Illuminati podcast, as we like to call it, the Hoardcast, just to keep it short and simple and sweet. It's all about branding, baby. So we're back, and man, what a busy week. I had a busy week that I didn't need to be so busy. How about you? How about you? Well, you were caught up in it too, because you're, fuck, man. Seriously.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I even want to say that for final thoughts?
Why don't you just explain it now?
Okay. I built a new computer. I've been talking for weeks about building a new computer since my birthday. Before that, even, I think we mentioned in the show, I need to build a new computer. I really need to build a computer because the old one was really old, and I was getting to the point where the C drive was jammed up. When I built this thing like 7-8 years ago, 125 gig solid state drive was not cheap. And so that was the most, I could afford as far as capacity. So after years and years and years and years and years of using this machine, shit has kind of piled up on my C drive, and I'm cleaning it out every week just to get 10 gigs free. Literally, I'm to the point where I just need to get 10 gigs free so that I can render. And so I just got tired of fighting that battle. Plus, everything gets better for the same price. So time to buy a new computer and build one, because I like to build computers. I don't like to build computers anymore because this week has been a fucking ball pain. One goddamn thing after another went wrong with this fucking build, At first I get a dead motherboard, dead on arrival, will not fucking post, nothing. And of course, it's one of these gaming motherboards, because so you can run the newest chipsets and all this other bullshit. And there's no fucking LED on the thing to even tell me if I'm getting power on the goddamn thing. It was ridiculous. I knew I was getting power because it was turning on my fans. When I powered it up, fans would all come on. Nothing else. Wouldn't post, wouldn't go to BIOS, nothing. So, and it was either one of two things. It's either going to be my chip was, my brain, my processor was dead, or the motherboard was dead. And I'm praying that it's the motherboard. So I send the motherboard back, which took for fucking ever to get in the first place. Order another similar, ATX, blah, 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 all this other bullshit. That one comes the next day. So actually it didn't come the next day because I started this build on Monday. Oh, your thing will come tomorrow by 9 o'clock. Guess when it fucking came? Like what? 7:45? The day's gone. No time to build anymore. I'm already into the brown liquor. I'm not starting to build a computer at night at this point.
You're not on camera.
What's that?
You're not on camera over here. You're leaning too far over that way.
How about this? This is good? Am I good now? So anyways, it's so tired. So I did this last week, I think, with them.
Yeah.
I was way over on one side. So anyways,
You're trying to do it again?
I know, because I like to lean to the
because your chair is jacked up.
Yeah, I need a new chair. That was the least of my concerns. The chair's the
Really?
least of my concerns. So I get a new motherboard. Didn't come till late at night. The next day, whoa, here I am again. I'm back on the kitchen counter, and Crystal starts saying, at that point, third time's the charm, and it was only the second time. So she fucking cursed me right there, right? So
Because it went on so long, it felt like it was a third time. Because the entire time he's building this computer,
I'm a fucking nasty, pissed off bitch, wasn't I?
He's a nasty, pissy little bitch the whole time.
I was so
and
mad. Ugh.
I'm on the other side of the kitchen at the table working. And he's all taking up the whole countertop, and he's got this fucking light on his head, which beams right into my eyes the whole time. Which you're welcome for not bitching at you while you were doing it, but I'm doing it now.
Okay, this is
because it's like I'm trying to work.
Repressed bitching of a week's
I'm trying to
work,
and it's like the lights at me. It's like, yes, okay, I'll talk. Oh my gosh, yeah, this, yeah, that was good.
Hey, Crystal, How's it going on work over there?
Yeah.
Good. Ooh, I look like an alien. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because I can't see for shit. And that's the other fun part, trying to work inside this computer case with these little tiny fucking pins, these little tiny little goddamn things that you have to slip over, these super delicate pins. Oh,
don't you even start, Alexa.
Shh, don't talk to it.
Don't you even start.
So Wednesday I start back in, and I've got the new mother, because I had to strip the whole build. The whole goddamn thing was put together. Everything with the processor was in, the fucking cooling fan, all the wiring, all the fucking headers are all laid in, all that stuff, all that little tiny, it's like playing Operation on a micro scale. It's ridiculous to try to put some of these little fucking pin connectors on to connect your case to your motherboard and stuff. It's a pain in the ass. So there should be a standardized system for that. I'm saying right off the bat. So anyways, get that all stripped down, send back the old motherboard, get the new one in, put the processor in, take it over to the monitor. It posts. It powers up and it posts. I go right to BIOS. Everything's great, right? Wrong. I bought into the hype around these M2 hard drives because they're so fast and all this stuff. Well, it's super fast, but yeah, that's great. But my computer could not find that fucking drive, and I can't even install Windows to the thing. So then I think, okay, well, maybe if I install Windows, it'll just find the hard drive and it'll create a partition and all this. Because in reading all the troubleshooting shit online, some people said to actually try that. So I get out my USB stick builder's kit of Windows 10. It's blank. So again, another goddamn stumble, right? So it was one thing. So finally I shit canned the whole idea of the M2 drives. I returned that. Amazon hates my fucking guts. I have returned more shit this week than I've ever even bought from them. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But long story short, yesterday, finally got it. I actually had to, I downloaded Windows and put it on, and then I was able to install. Went to Best Buy in person, in a store for the first, I haven't been to Best Buy in probably 5 years to buy a fucking SATA drive. So I was able to get a terabyte SATA drive for the price I paid for this fancy schmancy fucking thing that didn't work. So long story short, the computer's built, and that's what we're using right now for the podcast. So hooray. But goddamn, what a fucking week. So in the middle of all that, Thursday, Digicon starts up and all this stuff is going, and I'm missing it. I missed all of Thursday and a big chunk of Friday. And today I can be part of it though, Crystal. I can be part of the con. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. What's up?
Just doing stuff.
Oh, okay. All right. So anyways, getting into the week of digital cards, we have, let's see, in Terra cards, they had a new set that started up called Volition. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it doesn't look stupid and corny. So hopefully it's something cool. But it's got your classic scenes, and then it's got behind the scenes. And so that came out, and then in Neon, I'm going to be really short on the other apps because we're moving straight into Digicast so fast. Digicon, Digicast, you name it. It's fun. So then in Neon Mob, nothing really big, still plugging away on my usual sets, but there's a new set coming within a week or so, Darkfall 4, which is by that Benedict Bana guy. He does that cool splashy space type art and stuff with weird alien warriors and shit like that, and spaceships and guns and weird shit. So that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. And with that, we move into Digicon. Look, I stole their logo. We're part of it now.
It's part of it.
We're part of it now. We're part of Digicon. You're welcome, America. Anyway, so you watched a lot of the Digicon stuff, didn't you?
Especially most of the first day. I watched when Ashley was on there.
She's so cool.
Yeah, she's always so cool.
And we've met her a bunch of times too, and she's always so nice and like just bubbly and perky, and she's like a spark plug.
What you see, that is exactly what she's like in real person. Yeah. I mean, just she's just that nice.
I wonder if like after she gets done with all her appearance, she goes to the green room, props her feet up, and lights a fucking cigarette. Like, oh, these fucking assholes.
No.
No, she's probably like, I love my fans. They're so nice. I love them. And she drinks carrot juice. She doesn't smoke a cigarette.
She probably drinks green juice.
That green stuff
yeah,
tastes like grass.
Yeah, probably drinks like kale juice or something.
Kale beverage, yum.
Yeah, but I watched that because, you know, they were talking about, you know, she had like special release of some new jewelry on her universe. Which,
so
like,
you rush over and buy it?
As I'm watching it, I'm like, I have my laptop up on the other side, and I'm like, her universe. And I had to buy the necklace because I had to.
Well, yeah.
You know, I had to.
Well, it's a promotional, obviously a promotional opportunity for her. So, and it worked. She spent some money over there, so that's great. That's nice. I missed almost everything on Thursday. What else happened on Thursday in Digicon? I can't recall. Because I wasn't there. I missed it all.
They had that artist guy on there, but I didn't see that because I was actually working.
Was that the Kevin John thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That I did see.
Then you saw that part. So
yeah, because at that point I had like kind of given up on shit, on life really in general. I'd started, you know, just putting my affairs in order, and I said, oh, well, I'll watch this, and it cheered me up. It was a lot of fun. That was the Kevin John. I can't remember his last name. It feels like he's got 3 first names, which means he's probably actually a serial killer.
No, it's like a hyphenated. It's like Kevin-John.
Kevin-John, and I can't remember his last name. But he seems like a real nice guy. They had a conversation with him about his work and stuff. He's really an established artist. He's a Disney master artist, which means Disney says, we trust you. You're a guy that we're going to almost automatically just rubber stamp whatever you do. There's echelons of artists within Disney. We used to do, when I was a sculptor, we used to get work occasionally from Disney, and to get on even on the accepted list of artists to do stuff for them is a kind of a big deal. And he's orders of magnitude beyond us. He can actually go into the Disney parks, and he has, you know, booths like at the art festival and stuff like that. And we've probably walked right
past him in Epcot.
Yeah. We've probably seen his stuff and we're like, ooh, this is nice. But his original sell for about $15,000.
It was probably when they had that big tent of like all the Star Wars art, and we're just like,
sticker shock, because it was so expensive,
and it was all gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, his stuff is really nice. So fantastic art. And they dropped this new set from this guy. And it was amazing.
We're not going to get into all that stuff. Yeah. You're like jumping ahead. You got to get through all of the other stuff.
I'm so excited.
You got to eat your vegetables first.
I'm so excited. Okay, well, let's eat our vegetables with blockchain.
Get through.
All right, we're going to go through the blockchain first. They had a panel on Friday with somebody. That's why, because I'm in time order. I'm not in order of our agenda, really.
You're not in any order. Just keep going.
You're out of order.
You're out of order,
sir.
You can't handle the order.
Okay.
Actually, I've got my Loki Chaos and Destruction shirt on, so that fits.
Okay. So blockchain. They had a panel with Mark was there, Gabby was there, Tobin was there, who we hear his hushed tones around. Oh shit, Tobin's looking. We're fucked. On the Digicast a lot because he's like the big boss. And then there was some other guy from some other thing. It was some exchange or something like that was on there as well. And the big surprise was that they were it was National NFT Day, I guess. It was like a big celebration for all the blockchain people to really rally around NFTs, which are, of course, the non-fungible non-fungible tokens. That's what that stands for, and that's what the Garbage Pail Kids are. Those
Patch Cats.
Garbage Patch Cats. Those cards are all NFTs. So, and during the thing, they said, "Oh, go to this exchange right now. It's like Atomic Exchange or something like that. Go to this one right now, and we've got free packs of our next release of Garbage Pail Kids, which nobody had any inkling was even going to happen." So they had 500 free packs. Didn't get one. By the time I was like, huh? I was like arm deep in the computer and shit like that. Couldn't even get to it. So, but they gave away 500 packs, which is really nice. And then 2 hours later, they were doing the full release. It's called Crash Gordon. So I don't think it's actually Garbage Pail Kids Series 2.
Garbage Patch Cats.
Garbage Patch Cats. That's hard to say. Series 2. But it's a cool looking thing, and I didn't get any. And then when they did the full release a couple hours later, I think at 3 p.m., you could only buy it with wax.
I don't know what any of those words are you're even talking
You
about.
you could only buy it with crypto. You could not buy it with
like I say, I don't understand anything.
Well,
you're
us
talking
old
about.
timers in the world of crypto. I mean, I've been in this for about, 4 months now. So, oh, it's Cecil. Thank you. We just
Cecil. I forgot Cecil.
Cecil came
I said
back.
Garbage Patch Cats, and I was like, oh, Cecil.
Thanks, Zoe.
Thank you, Zoe.
Thank you, Stagehand, for ruining the rest of the show.
No, she did a great job. I told her to do that.
Oh, you texted her?
Yeah, I texted her and said, can you bring me Cecil, please?
Okay,
and
so
she did.
Thanks for that. So that's what happened with the blockchain. Basically, they dropped some garbage pail content, and you could only buy it with crypto, which is kind of a big deal. That's a big kind of a big fuck you, since I didn't have any. But some of the folks in our Discord actually did have some wax on hand and were able to get in and buy some. So that's cool. Maybe later when I sell some shit on one of the exchanges, I'll go back and look and see if I can get any of that stuff. So I kind of missed the boat on that, but it is what it is. So moving into Bunt, Kick, and Slam. Bunt's had a lot of stuff going on with the thing, with the Digicon. They've had a daily tilt card, which is, they're nice looking cards. And I got insider passes for every single app that had them. The only two I don't have an insider pass for was Huddle and UFC.
Wow.
Baller. And then I actually got two. I got two on Marvel, and I got two on Star Wars.
Nerd. I only did Star Wars, obviously. And I did Marvel and Disney just because they were there.
Well, the exclusives for a lot of them have been pretty cool. The bunt exclusive's nice. And then they dropped a Digicon set last night, a Digicon theme set that was comic covers. Looked very much like comic book covers, but it was all baseball players. And really nice artwork on them. And they had a zillion variants, all the way from uncommon all the way up to iconic, and those were really tough odds. They had an iconic motion signature version that was in coin packs, was 1 in 1,250 packs, big long odds. And then even in the crystal packs, they were like 1 in 100, so pretty fucking scarce. I was like, okay, I've been saving coins for a while. Let me throw at some of this. I threw about, I want to say 450K because I had about 12,250,000 on there. And I spent down to about 750, and boom, I pulled one of those iconics and immediately took it to eBay and sold it for $20. Just bam, just like that. So that defrayed my cost on a few things in other realms because it's been a lot this week. But it's a really nice set. Get out there, and they've got a motion variant, they got tilt variants, they got regular variants, they got, you name it, it's a zillion variants. So it's and it's a huge set too, so people are cross trading hard for those. So if you've got some bunt coins, get out there and throw at that. If you get lucky and pull an iconic, hey, good luck. You're gonna cash in and get some straight up cash real fast.
Wow, these cards are crazy.
Which ones?
The bunt daily tilt things.
Yeah, they're cool. You know what those would look, that style of card would work really well with? Tron.
It would.
I know, doesn't it look like something? It looks like it's getting de-res.
You know what's crazy?
What?
The guy today is Mike Yastrzemski.
Yeah.
And I actually went to school with his cousin.
Wow, shit. I mean, will you sign my phone?
No, well, because her uncle was the original Yastrzemski guy in
there's
baseball.
it's a storied history.
Yeah, the story
Yastrzemskis.
that was her uncle.
I don't know why I dropped into that newscat, that sportscaster voice there.
But yeah, we
Yastrzemskis.
went to junior high and high school together, and I just the name, I just was like, because anytime I had to write her name down, I was just like, oh.
Yeah, really.
Really?
Too many digits.
Really?
Let me just call you Yamhead.
Yeah, we just called her Yaz.
Yaz, cool. That's a cool nickname.
Yeah.
I'd like to be called Yaz. That sounds like something from a science fiction film.
Yeah. So, okay, that was just random.
Oh, okay, well, that's cool. So those are cool. Kick's exclusive. Man, I'll tell you, Kick, just you do you, and you never stop because there's nothing free. They don't have any free exclusive. The only exclusive they had was they did a finest drop because they've been doing the UEC or whatever the fuck goddamn league. I don't give a goddamn about Kick, but one of their leagues has a physical set of Topps finest that they're porting in, and so there was a subset that they ported in during Digicon, and there was a insider exclusive, but you had to buy the packs. It did you no good. So I spent the crystals, or diamondoids that I got off my pass on that and pulled some of the blacks. And then I'm like, well, what am I going to do with these? Because I don't want to cross trade with these fucking idiots. I think I've referred to them as mongoloids, or those are slam guys. I can't remember.
You can't use that word.
Yeah, I know. I've already sinned, so why not continue? So yeah, Kick exclusive's kind of lame, and you have to buy it. I don't know if there's anything else. Tim,
didn't they like preview the new build or something for them?
I think that's today. I think that's today. They're going to preview the new build. They're going to show it on.
Everybody was freaking out because they thought it was like dropping that day. And
yeah, and it's not. They're not ready for that, and they're not ready for it whenever it comes.
Can't handle the build.
Yeah, so some old ladies are going to get robbed in retaliation for that one. When that happens. So, and then in Walking Dead, which we never talk about, I bought an insider pass for that
so long ago.
Well, I have God damn, I must have 2.5 million coins saved up. Holy shit.
I just couldn't take it anymore.
I have so many coins saved up in there. And so they have a daily, every day they have a little pack journey, which, pack journeys will suck the fucking coins right out of your wallet. But it's lucky me because I have so many fucking millions of coins, so it doesn't hurt me at all. You got to watch and see if they say anything. Oh, don't try to pronounce Yastrzemski. Oh, no, it's Jobzinski. That's the name of the Kevin John guy.
That's interesting because that rhymes with Yastrzemski. So
he tied it all together. Good job, Call Me Nemo. So that's yeah. Walking Dead. So what they're doing is they have a pack journey, and it's in their community fair section, which I guess there's an episode.
Is it fair with an E?
I think it is.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that is pretentious.
Yeah, I think it is. Did they have an episode where they had a fair, where they tried to have a fair in one of the communities? Because they said something about a ducking booth.
I think so.
I don't know. I haven't watched that show in forever. So
I mean, maybe in
it seems like a terrible idea to have a fair in the world of Walking Dead.
Seems like something that the guy with the tiger would have maybe done.
Ezekiel.
Yeah,
I know
King
him.
Ezekiel, but
I like his tiger.
I don't remember a ducking booth.
I don't know. There's one card that if you get the.
There's been like 15 seasons or something. I can't.
I haven't watched any of that. So there's one card because it says it's like Judith in the ducking booth. And if you get 5 or 6 of those, you can meld them for an award. And then there's a pack journey that you go through. And once you get to the end of it, then you get there's a different daily award poster card that you can get. So, it's a good way to burn off all those billions of coins that I have. So I've been doing that. And then in Slam, the pass holder cards in Slam have been actually really nice. They have a regular card for everybody during Digicon. Of, here's Charlotte Flair and Bobo McGee or whatever the fuck these guys' names are.
Is she Ric Flair's daughter?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's wrestling royalty.
Huh.
From a storied history of wrestling. Yes, she is related to Ric Flair.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah. And so they have those, and then for the pass holders, they have a SIG version. So the first day they have, Sweaty Dude and Charlotte Flair. The next day they have Sweaty Dude and Alexa Bliss. So it seems like they're doing male-female pairing. So we'll probably see Bailey or Sasha Banks or one of those, 2 today and tomorrow, the hotter of the divas. So that's kind of cool. And those will trade around pretty well. They're coming in, I think, under 2,000 count, I want to say. So that's pretty good, cross trade bait down the road, possibly. with Mongoloids. And then we move into Disney Collect and see that in Slam they have a pay-per-view, I think, this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, because they have a watch party.
They have like a pay-per-view like
pretty much every weekend. Yeah. So
it seems like that's what they do.
It's their stock in trade.
That's what they do.
I wonder if they're doing these in front of empty stadiums. Or in front of empty places. If they're just holding them and then no audience. I can't imagine they'd be packing stands with people.
I think they're doing them empty.
That would be the way to do it. I wouldn't want to pack in and with everybody at a
because
show.
Those people would not be wearing masks anytime.
Oh no, and they probably come dirty. It's not, it's like, oh, time to go to the pay-per-view. I gotta take a shower, put on some cologne, wear my best shirt. No, just like, I just got done working in the yard. Time to go to the pay-per-view. Put on my hat and I'm ready to go. I love you, Alexa Bliss. So yeah, that's how that goes. So yeah. So in the world of Disney Collect, they would get spruced up. They probably do get really dolled up to go to D23.
Put on mouse ears.
Yeah, put on mouse ears.
Mouse ears.
Yes, and a nice shirt, your best Disney shirt or the family shirt,
The Disney family.
Most expensive day ever for the dad and stuff. Those are great.
Or like the matching his and her shirt that they have for everything now.
Or the bride and groom ones.
Yeah.
The people that get married at Disney, what the fuck, man? Seriously, the rest of your life is going to suck compared to that. It's like, it's the happiest day of our lives at the happiest place on earth. Everything is downhill from here. You'll be fighting in the car on the way home, I guarantee you. So they've had a daily tilt card that comes, and is that for everybody? Is there an insider?
I don't know, since we're inside.
Oh, no. The daily tilts one you have to pull. That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, because yesterday was the Evil Queen.
Yeah, that was a cool one. I like those cards. I've been pulling those, and they're not horrible odds, and I have so many coins, and I actually had a lot of Diamondoids until Ratzenberger collection came out. Yes. And they had a big like a panel with him on the Digicast, and they were talking to John Ratzenberger and asking some of the questions, and they had asked for submissions from people, I guess on Twitter and in-app they had done this, and they actually did some of those and put those on cards, and they actually have video cards, and then those are really
video
cool.
cards. Yeah. How did they do that sorcery?
Well, it's been there all the time.
If they can do that, why do we not have like movie scenes in Star Wars?
Yes, we wish that.
Right?
Yes, I want
that. I want Ewan McGregor saying, hello there. Why do we not have that?
Yeah, just rises up into the frame.
Just rises up into the frame. Hello there. We need that.
That would be so good. So good. Somebody got married at Disney. Are you kidding?
Thomas, are you for real, Thomas WhatsApp?
Thomas WhatsApp? No, I think he's joking. He said, I got married at Disney and all I got was this lousy shirt. You didn't really get married at Disney, did you? Wait to see if he responds. So Ratzenberger collection came out in conjunction with the live chat with
sorcery.
Yeah, and it was really cool. They're cool. The video cards, and then they have just audio cards too. There's like a free one that everybody got.
Video and audio cards, and we get those freaking. Remember when they gave us, those motion cards? They were making a big deal about those expensive as hell X-wing and X-wing and TIE Fighter sets. And it was holographic, and it just like shimmered somehow. That was it. Yeah. There was no X-wing going across the screen.
TIE Fighter.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna do my TIE Fighter. One time.
Okay, he did not get married at Disney.
Okay, good. The rest of your life is on an upward curve then. But yeah, anyways, one time we were in the car. I think we were going to Dragon Con, and I was like, it'd be like a TIE Fighter, and I opened my mouth. And the sound of a TIE Fighter.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. It sounded exactly like a TIE Fighter. I just opened my mouth and it came out. The reason I just go now and do that because I've never been able to replicate this since.
He's been trying.
I've been trying for 20 goddamn years to do that fucking TIE Fighter sound again, and I haven't been able to do it. I don't know what it was. It just boom, it came out. And like, I guess was Michael with us, I think? Mm-hmm. And he you both whipped around on me like, the fuck? That sounded just like a TIE Fighter. I'm like, I know. and then I immediately go, and it's not there anymore. I don't know what the hell happened. So that's gone. So yeah, I can't even do that and help myself with the disappointing cards on Star Wars that we've had. The motion cards on the Ratzenberger collection are really nice. They've got several different sets, 2 different variants, blue and gold. Golds are expensive as fuck. And then on one of the things, there's a
you did the gold set, didn't you?
I'm trying to rebuild because one of them, you have to collect all 11 and then you meld for the award on that one. So you basically just like collect a shitload of these and then boom, right in the hopper and to get the award, because that's going to be the rarest card, obviously. So I did that. I completed that. And then the other sets I'm complete on, but I have to go in. But like all the sets now in Topps, we'll have 5,000 years to collect the thing. Of course, everyone's going to forget about it within, 24 hours.
I just like burned like pretty much all my coins. And now I'm just like, anytime I'm going to get coins, I'm going to get more.
Well, the odds were not kind to me. They had that one pack that was like 25K and you're supposed to have 1 in 4 odds.
No.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Nope. Bullshit.
That was straight bullshit. So
Let's
anyway.
talk about odds.
Oh yeah. Every pack opening is a separate event. Yeah, so that was fun, but it's a cool set and it's worth. And then they have the free daily for the insiders is the motion pop art princess, which is a nice looking. It's a set they've done before, I think, but it's a new variant and they look really nice. And then the other thing that they did in Disney Collect, which is kind of big, was they're just like, oh, by the way, we're rolling out super rare, a new tier rarity in the app, and we're moving some of the older cards into that rarity. So the ones that everybody's always after, those motion, the Frozen motions, the Little Mermaid, there's a Toy Story set, there's a bunch of old sets from the first month or so.
When's that happening?
It's already happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a super rare in Disney, that stupid chef with the, that's always trying to eat the little crab guy in Little Mermaid. I have that card. And
I have one super rare.
What is it?
It's some kind of Christmas card looking thing.
Merry
with
Christmas.
Pluto.
Oh, that's cute.
But it's got little sparkly things on it.
Wow. So that's cool. So they did that. It's kind of like, what? They can just like, take stuff and move stuff up. And we were talking, it's interesting to me because there's a lot of things we've complained about in Star Wars that we feel are in the wrong tier. There's things that are 100 count sitting in common. There's things in less than 100 count sitting in uncommon. And if they can do that in Disney, maybe they can address some of the problems we're having in Star Wars and move some things to tiers that make more sense. So maybe that's kind of a trial balloon.
Move those stupid Obi-Wan things out of Legendary.
Well, that's one of those things where they sold on tier, and I don't think they're going to move that. We've talked about how that was strictly a marketing move on some of those things, and they lack legendary status. They
do. They are legendarily bad.
Legendarily ubiquitous.
Yes.
Is the term I would use.
Yes.
They're not
vocabulary good. Points for Greg.
Thank you. I read a book one time. So, so those, yeah. So, but it's an interesting thing for them to just like, oh yeah, we're finally going to have a new tier and it's super rare and everyone's, at least now it's not buried in with the rares and the low count, their low count stuff is like in the 2000 range. That's what everyone loses their mind, except for like those super VIPs from the early days. So it'd be interesting to see if they can make that better. Yes, Nemo agrees. Call Me Nemo says, I 110% agree. They should have video and motion and sound in Star Wars. We need that.
I mean, if they could do it with John Ratzenberger, come on.
Yeah.
You can't just give us a little tiny, just 2 seconds of Obi-Wan moving? Come on, man.
Well, it was interesting that the Ratzenberger thing really they really made something that themed perfectly in with Digicon, and that this is like a panel on a piece of a panel on a card. It's a really interesting thing. I think the concepts and things that they're doing in Disney Collect have been tip top. I really have no complaints about them, and it seemed to be getting a lot better. I never feel like I'm poor there. I feel like the content is good. I'm not into everything, but there's room for stuff that I do like. I'm enjoying Disney Collect a lot. And then Gabby, I just think is a delight.
She's delightful.
I really like her. I think she's really great. And
it seems like she's really pays attention to what's going on in the app and actually plays it a lot.
Yeah, she's legit. So
I doubt Mark's commitment to Sparkle Motion sometimes. I don't think he's in there enough. For some of the stuff he goes on about, I don't think he's, in there enough and pays enough attention sometimes.
Oh, well.
A little bit.
Maybe he'll get better. I feel like he's got a lot on his plate. Because if he's doing that blockchain stuff in addition to Star Wars, that's a lot. And I think that's going to command more and more of his attention going forward. So it'd be nice
that's what Star Wars needs is less attention.
Well, that's what you're going to get. Congratulations. So Marvel Collect has a lot of stuff. They dropped the Inception thing last week, which they had warned they were going to do. What they didn't warn about was the fire variant on those, which is, oh my God. Well, you want to talk about people getting pissed off about something because they've got all the rarities and variants and stuff like that. There's something there for everybody. And for the Mega Baller, there's a small set, I think 6 cards of a fire variant. And the only way to get those cards was in the workshop. You basically have to meld. And you're not melding regular cards. You have to get fusion tickets. Now, in the transmission for the set, it says in the Crystal Pack, I think it was the Crystal Mega Pack, the 1250 pack, every 1 in 3, you're going to get a gold card or you're going to get a fusion ticket. Well, it's a big set. It's a huge set. And so your odds for getting a fusion ticket worked out to 1 in 75 at $5 a throw. That's steep. So fusion tickets are going for quite a bit of money. The first night people were selling for $10. Oops. I pulled one the second night and sold it for $20 so fast I realized I'd fucked up. They're going for 30 and 40 now. And man, I'll tell you what, that's going to be a really low count variant. And they're nice looking cards. And they had a man thing in there.
Oh.
Yeah, they had a man thing. So I was getting those. And I was I threw a bunch at, I even bought crystals again. They broke me again. And I'm buying crystals on Marvel Collect. Bought crystals, got some of the cards. Take any, leave man thing. Real simple, variant for variant. Of course, they all want to try to do different things. And hey, what about this and what about that? And all this other stuff. But everybody that came at me straight for take a gold, leave a gold man thing, take a sky, leave a sky man thing, take a silver, leave a silver man thing. Pretty simple. Churned all that into bunches of man things. So I was really happy about that. And then I think it was Matt Jacobus was bitching. He was so pissed off about the fusion ticket thing. He was really frosty about it. And I was like, oh, I need to go. And I still had a VIP deal because of that monster set. Or the monster set with all the man thing cards. I had bought crystals for that, so I was a VIP. Shame. And so I still had my VIP deal, so I threw $10 at it, and then I just threw all of it at those mega packs, and I pulled one of the fusion tickets. So then I sold it for $20. So basically, I bought for 10, sold for 20. Hooray! I win. Yeah. So that was fun. I like the cards, and I'm still trying to flip all those into man things. And then they had a set called Dynamic Sketches that came out.
That's the one I did.
Yeah, you did that one. That's got a lot of Captain Marvels. I threw at some of those this morning, too.
Yeah, I just did the cheapest little, basest little level just to get the Captain America award. So
Captain America's great.
I also ran out of coins.
Well, the art's great. The art looks really good. Really nice artwork on those. And then they've got like a motion variant where it fills in, from a sketch all the way to full colored art and stuff like that. Really cool looking cards. And I don't know who the artist is on that. It would be nice if they had credited the artists on those. That's one of my continuing complaints with Marvel Collect is they kind of slip on that sometime. And then they have a daily during Digicon. They have an original art set, which the odds aren't horrible on those. And I did those the last 2 days.
Yeah, I'm doing those.
Yeah. So they had, the first one was the dog.
Cosmo.
Yeah, Cosmo the dog, the space dog.
Space dog.
And then next day was Howard the Duck. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get a man thing.
Goose.
Goose would be great. I love Goose.
Bet they do Goose.
That would be amazing. Yeah, because they all seem to be critters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. So I'd be in favor of a goose. Man thing wouldn't really fit with the theme if that's what they're doing is the animals. But I'm always happy for another man thing. And again, they just keep to. Before we move into the magical world of Star Wars, I have to mention, for the first time in forever, Quid dropped a fucking man thing set like Thursday or Friday.
I deleted that one too.
I still have it, and I went in and I threw a bunch of coins at it, and I think I was like 11 rank or something like that, and whatever it was, but it's all the same art we've seen in Marvel Collect already now, but whatever, it was something for me to do with my stupid ass Quid coins, so I did some of that. And
Marvel did do a memorial card for.
Did they? That must have just came out. Yeah, and that of course was the shocker last night. Right at bedtime, the word went out that Chadwick Boseman had died. He had colon cancer, which he's been
4 years
fighting that for 4 years, which means he was in some big ticket properties, working very hard on movies all the time. He's fighting cancer, so obviously a super brave person, and somebody that we just love Black Panther. That movie was amazing. That character is amazing, and everything they did with that and with him was incredible. And he just absolutely destroyed at it. So really sad mood, thing to hear. Nobody knew. I had no idea that he was sick even. So one more thing about 2020 that can kiss my ass.
Right.
That Black Panther died. So Wakanda forever. That's really sad. So let's get into Star Wars.
I realized a while back that long-term commitments just aren't my thing, man. 30 weeks, 3 ways to 10. I can't do it. It's too much. I got myself a brand new jam. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby. I'll be keeping it weekly. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby. I'll be keeping it weekly.
Moving into Star Wars with the Keeping It Weekly edition of Marathons in a Minute, Series 2. We have one more week, guys. One more week.
Almost there.
Of this fun run. And then it'll start all the fuck over again. But anyway, so Sunday, Topps Choice, Editor Choice, whatever kind of choice you want to call it. It was Jocasta Nu this week when she's kind of like a snarky librarian.
She's not
kind
very
of
nice
to Obi-Wan.
Yeah, and it's an Obi-Wan card too, because Obi-Wan's right in there too.
It's more of an Obi-Wan card, but yeah, she's kind of snarky to him when he's in. He's like doing research and stuff, and it's like, be more helpful. But
Well, she's kind of arrogant. It's like, if it's not in my archives, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Really?
Really? Come on, Jocasta. And the Gilded Galaxy is a OT this week. It is Luke versus the Rancor. When he's like, going to stick the bone in his mouth and make him mad.
A lot of verses.
Yeah, there's a lot of verses in this stuff. Yeah.
I'll allow it. They look cool.
We'll allow it. Monday, Heroes. It was not Hera. It was Sabine. It's never going to be Hera. My gosh. Tuesday, Droids, FA4, which I think he's like, what is he like, Count Dooku's chauffeur droid or something? I think that's what he is.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's that little droid that like flies his like little.
I hope I remembered to even get the goddamn thing, because this week was such
I hope you did, because I don't think I have any more dupes.
It's going to be a red hot
for base.
Oh boy, that'd be just my
luck.
That'd
be your luck.
That would be my
shit.
Oh god.
Then Wednesday, Featured Creature was a Twi'lek.
Yeah, okay.
Which seems kind of speciest or racist, or what would you call it? But they're humanoid.
They're human. They're just humans with head things.
Not a creature.
Yeah, my Ray featured creature Ray card is getting closer to reality every goddamn week.
I mean, is like, are the only ones considered human going to be the people who are on Coruscant or something? Well, I mean, it is 2020, so probably. But come on, man. That's just rude.
Yeah, I didn't care for that.
I mean, you know, we were kind of upset when the Ugnaught was the creature, and then little did we know, a Twi'lek.
I don't think that
means Hera's a creature?
Who's writing these? The Imperials? It's like, you know, General Veers is writing all the copy on these. Oh, that's just a creature.
That's just a creature.
It's not a human woman. Even a woman's a creature.
Featured creature brought to you by the Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it raises a lot of questions.
Yes.
It's just problematical.
Problematical, Topps.
Yeah.
Come on.
Be best.
Be better. Yeah. that would be the opposite of being better.
Right.
Okay. Oh, but fan choice. Wow.
Wow. The excitement.
Wow, the excitement. Because, you know, we went like 10 weeks with never knowing who won anything. But it's the finals this week. And in third place, fighting it out for third place,
is
a classic matchup
of
X-Wing versus TIE.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's one of my favorite video games ever, too.
Right? Which everybody knows the X-Wing's going to win. So if you ever played Rebel Assault.
Not if you're playing your brother.
The
fucker was good.
Yeah, he was. He was good at those. I was good at Rebel Assault. But
well, X-Wing TIE was one of the first online where you're up against live human beings.
I didn't play human beings.
Yeah.
I just played the thingy.
I
just shot the stuff.
He was like in a squadron, and
yeah,
you know,
I know. I just like to shoot the ties. So
try. You gotta try again.
It never stops. So that means the final, one of the winners
will be,
and then the runner-up if the first one can't fulfill their duties and be the winner, is a Hammerhead Corvette.
Okay.
Or a Jedi Starfighter.
Jedi Starfighter
all the way. Come on, man. I mean, the Corvette's awesome. It's iconic and whatnot, and they were really good, you know. And
important in the Battle of Scarif.
Very important in Battle of Scarif, but come on, man. That Jedi Starfighter, you know, Obi-Wan and Anakin.
This is where the fun begins. That's what I said when I voted for the Starfighter.
Yeah.
This is where the fun begins. And I hit it. And it did.
Yeah.
It did win. It started. What?
Autocorrect's cracking me up. Because Friday yesterday was villains. It was Django, but according to autocorrect, it was Mango.
Oh, Mango! You cannot possess the Mango. Dun, 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 dun,
it was Mango. So Mango Fett is your villain of the week.
No.
Freaking autocorrect. You would think by now it knows the Star Wars names, and it does crap like this to me every once in a while.
Well, it's funny for me when it autocorrects stuff to Star Wars stuff. That also happens for me sometimes too.
Because I don't type the word mango. I don't really like mango.
As much as your mom is trying to get us to eat mangoes all the time. Jesus Christ. You think.
Force us to have mango on it a lot.
Try some mango.
I don't like it.
Mango is a complicated fruit.
I mean, you know, the ones from the yard are good though.
I don't like them.
They're better than the other ones I've had. So I don't know, but
don't care for any mango. When they put it like
they are villainous.
Yes,
they are the villain of the week. Mango is the villain of the week.
No,
so
cannot possess the mango.
And
I need your beret, Zoe.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Zoe.
Just kidding. Keep your beret.
Just kidding. Keep your beret.
Mm-hmm.
And breaking news. Well, not breaking news because it's been out for 4 minutes now. The concept for this week, last week, it was kind of stupid. It was members of the Resistance, and it was those kids.
Yeah.
And that hamburger face guy.
Well, this one's a group shot again.
And this one is a group shot, and it's our favorite DJ.
But
DJ.
Look at Finn. Look at Finn's face. He's like, "Oh no, you didn't."
I know. Finn is like, "I cannot believe you put DJ." Which, for real, why is DJ in the center of this picture?
because he's in charge.
It's Finn, DJ, and Rose, and Stormtroopers behind him. But why? Why would they put DJ in the middle of this picture? He's useless.
Well,
and treacherous, and he'll sell you out.
I like Finn's
Finn
face.
was in charge of this. That's why he's got that face, because he's like, what the fuck is this? This is my idea. This is my mission.
Well, Finn's like, what? Or girl, I mean, like it's a tableau. He's clearly saying something in that shot. It's a riot. So get out there and get that one because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, so the last week of fun runs begins tomorrow.
Yes.
Sunday we'll have our last Gilded Galaxy shown.
Monday we'll have Not Hera.
Not Hera again. Yeah, poor Dan Siegel will just be like, you motherfuckers. And then of course we have to go into this fallow period of at least a week or two where they're going to let those run out and award and all that stuff. And usually there's another week. I don't think they're just going to go boom straight into it. I don't know what their timeline is. So it'll be interesting to see. So, what next? So we'll see. So that was it for Keeping It Weekly. And I remember to change the background promptly this week. Thank you, everybody who was screaming at me on Twitch to do that. I did.
Next week, the concept art will be the butthole of the creature drinking from the water with Finn.
Oh,
it'll be Happabore ass.
Happabore ass. That's whoa. That's some heavy shit right there.
It's entirely possible considering their choices. So
I don't know. I like the one today, and I like the one last week. I like ones where they have and they had that nice one with Obi and Anakin and stuff. They had some nice ones. I don't.
It's hit or miss.
I like them.
It's hit or miss.
Fight me.
There's been no Huck, so yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay. So before let's go into Hoard updates. Any Hoard updates?
Oh shit!
You got Hoard updates.
Know.
I don't even know. I didn't write anything down.
I never write it
I had no time for hoarding this week. I did churn some of the Kevin John the lowest level on those. I did churn some of those in the base. But not much doing really with anything hoarding. Are you trying to bring it up right now?
Yeah, I got it.
Running out the clock.
I got it. Okay, Series 1, A New Hope Leia. Oh, I hit 10K.
Nice.
10,568.
Hoard complete.
Hoard complete.
You did it.
Blue, 1,540. Red, 905. Green, 462. Red, 272. Series 2, ESB Leia. Love this one. 2,331. White, 859 blue, 533 red, 313 green, and 146 orange.
Orangey.
And I've just kind of piddling on trudging.
Are you hoarding that that
art
original art card?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah, I think I got like 6 of them or something.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cute.
He's the cutest trudgeon ever.
It looks like those little Imaginette characters because it looks like he's got like a big feet. You know, it's cute.
No, I think we have another week. I'm showing I have 11 of 12 on concept. So I think we have another whole week.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Oh, it ends next week. Okay. I get it. All right. I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. I should edit this, but I'm just dumb. I tried. Damn it. I'm going to get it. My biggest fear is one of these days it will actually work. That it'll actually come out there. I'll do that again, and then I won't be able to do it in that.
You'll do it. Nobody will be around to hear it.
Yeah, that'd be great. The tree in the forest. So, yeah. So, Meditation Chamber is up to 7. I'm not giving my hoard update because I'm too lazy to look at it. I got a lot. I didn't do much. So, listen to last week. It probably didn't change much. So, Meditation Chamber is now up to 7.
7. Another one got out there.
Yeah, another one got pulled sometime in the last day or two, I think. So, too bad for them because Vader Blacks are dead as John Wick's dog.
They are dead. They are dead. It just went like that.
Yeah. One man in a world where Vader Blacks are worth a lot of money. One man will change the game. Yes, because they're worthless now. So there you go. So that's dead, but I'd still like to get a meditation chamber. I expect with the values crashing on the Vader Blacks, people are going to try less on those. So they're going to have to start.
I feel like they are already.
Yeah, they'll have to move them into, some pack releases once in a while. Back in the day, they actually had done a little spurt where they dropped the odds to 1 in 100,000 at one point.
They should do that for Digicon.
Yep.
They should do that for like a special Saturday treat.
Little treat,
Saturday or Sunday, close out the con. We're going to drop the odds, or maybe just do it for an hour.
They're 1 in 10. 1 in 10 for an hour. 1,250 crystals.
Wow.
I still want to get one of those cards one day, but one day. So before the Digicon stuff really kicked in, we had a set which was promised for, that was last Saturday, I think. Was it Saturday?
Yes, it was a 2 p.m. set.
The Festival of Pisana, and a really nice looking set, and a limited count set, limited to 2,500. And they had a bunch of rando goddamn aliens. They had that driver guy, Lando's driver. Okay. That guy, we love him. He's so funny. Guy. That's the first time we saw anything more of him than just what we saw through
who knew what he had?
I had no idea what was going on.
I thought he was just a triangle head driving a thing.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we saw his beautiful, sexy body.
And they had Trudgeon in the set.
Trudgeon was in there. They had everybody that based all the randos were in there. It was a lot of randos.
Trudgeon's the best.
Trudgeon is the best. So that was a cool set, and pretty hot trading around those, and pretty fun. And a cool motion effect. They're just kind of a character card with a motion effect behind, but nice looking. Nice to see a limited count set for the first time in forever. And then on Sunday, Return of the Jedi Black and White Wave 3 dropped.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of, I think
that whole mechanic is really getting tired.
Well, you know what? Guess what? There's another whole fucking wave of it, I think. I think there's one more wave after that.
I'm so tired of those, sets with the multiple. It still never made sense to have all those colored variants of the black and white sets.
They had them in the physical.
Still, they were stupid and physical.
Well, okay. They're consistently stupid.
They're consistently stupid.
From physical and to digital.
Yeah. And then, the whole one that's always the meld thing. It's just like, oh, come on, guys.
Well, it's fun. I didn't get the Ewok color. That was a really cute color card that they did with this wave.
Yeah, I haven't got any of those.
I got the one I really wanted.
None of them.
The Lando was nice.
None of them.
The Boba Fett's the one. That one is still the lowest count. I didn't get one. I didn't get a Boba Fett. It's not good for me.
You should trade that Ewok.
I didn't get an Ewok.
You didn't get an Ewok? I thought you got one of them. You got the Lando.
I got the Lando. And nobody's going to give me Boba Fett for the Lando. The Boba Fett's like half the count of the Lando. And it's Boba Fett. It's cool as shit. Really cool. It's mysterious. So... And then they had a second wave of Armored and Ready.
Which nobody was waiting for.
Nobody was waiting for, but it was kind of fun. There's a lot of stuff coming into the app now that has kind of a gamble. The thing with the black and white and the meld thing where you're gambling for trying to get this one aspirational card. There's a lot of gambling mechanic coming into this. They better
I don't like it.
They better be careful.
I don't like it.
Because if they get over that line, they could get in trouble. So I don't want them to get in trouble. I like you guys. I don't want you to be in trouble. But stop with the gambling stuff because, man, I was gambling hard.
Maybe, I don't know, just have sets with limited counts.
That would be a good thing. Well, I think money-wise, it's probably better for them to have the lowest count variants be as expensive as fuck in crystals, like what they're doing with, what they did over in Marvel with Inception and those fusion tickets. That really drives, I guarantee you that drives crystal sales like a motherfucker, especially for the ballers.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a thing. So I did that in green, and I did it in red, and then
You crazy.
Well, there's people that are like poor DAC 212. The award for gold is fucking Lando, Temtel Screech, and he's a Lando guy, so he's going for it.
Well, then you have like a month.
Yeah, there's a lot of time, but shit cools off too. People
That's
stop
the
cooling.
other thing. dragging these sets out for a month.
It's too
like,
long.
really? Come on.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it counts on their docket as something that's in the store, but when the interest falls after 3-4 days, it just goes down, down,
Some
down.
of these
Nobody's
sets,
pulling
the
that
interest
stuff.
is gone in like less than 3 or 4 hours.
Right. Well, it seems like Armored and Ready has done that. I did manage to pull a couple of golds in the course of the thing, and I was buying reds on eBay because there was somebody selling reds for, I think it was like, I was getting it for like $12.50 or $13 for 25 reds, just random, and I would just mulch them. And then if I pulled a gold, then I'd go right back out, sell them again, and then go buy more reds and just keep rotating like that. And that's how I built my green set, was by mulching and buying more, and mulching and buying more.
Yeah, that mulching crap is really getting old.
Yeah, but I did get one that Dak needed, and I sold it to him for $26, and then I got another one, and he didn't need it, so I sold it for $30 on the Bay, which probably equals about $26 in real world. So, but that's that. I'm done with that in green and red and blue and white, and then I've been mulching whites into base.
Yeah.
So
I'm just doing blue. I'm getting rid of blue.
It's got to be a happy day for people these days in the app that don't want to spend money, that want to be free to play and can collect these. They can literally collect all these uncommon sets for
easily,
base.
yeah.
For base.
Yep.
Very easy. If you're really a super tightwad, you can just be enterprising and watch the feeds and look for the people who are doing these for base and get her done, and do something fun that doesn't cost anything for the most part. So that's great. Good for them. Too bad for us to have to spend the money. So, moving back into the magical world of Digicon! I want to... Con! Like James T. Kirk.
No, you got to really emote it. You got to really do it. You got to do it.
I can't match Shatner. Okay,
you got to Shatner.
Right here I go. Get it. One of these days I'm going to get it. So, started with Thursday, Ashley Eckstein, super cool, really nice.
Surprisingly, they didn't have any cards.
I know. I was expecting Ashley Eckstein and Ahsoka
Maybe a
set.
live sig or something.
A live sig would have been really cool or something like that.
I mean, there are like 8,000 Ahsoka sigs already in the app. But,
I know, but a little excitement around that would have been fun. But whatever. And they've got her sig like 6 Ways to Sunday, so they could have put out something for that. The sets for Digicon, they have the base cards, which are 200 cards coming 50 a day. Mm-hmm. Those are all series 2. No,
they're all the series.
So they're doing series 1. And so
1 and 2.
If you have a series 1 hoard, then you'll be looking at running that down. I've been getting the
series 2 is, they're all there. Series 1 and 2.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen mine yet. I haven't seen BD. I haven't seen Jenna.
Dio's out today.
I saw Dio, but I didn't hoard Dio. So I do hoard Ronnie James Dio.
I don't think I've seen Jana yet.
No, they haven't. So I've been getting those with the little bundles every day, and I'm not trying to do the set. So when mine come out, which I guess is the last day, then I can go take any, leave my hoards, and I'll get a lot of those.
I'm doing the set, so
I'm not.
I've got plenty.
You should check me and make sure I don't have any that you need, because I'd be happy to give them to you, my love.
Well, Trudgeon came out today, so as did A New Hope Leia.
Oh, okay. Well,
which means
I didn't get the Leia. I may have gotten Trudgeon. I don't know. I didn't even look at them. I just get it and get them crystals. Gonna spend some crystals. So
I don't think I've seen the child yet.
No, child came out. I'm pretty sure I saw the child. I think I might have got a child. The child.
I'm
pretty sure.
Commitment to Sparkle mode.
Pretty sure. Okay, well, check. You can creep my stack while I run through the rest of this stuff.
I'd rather look at the set list than look at your stack.
Okay. It's very curated collection there. A lot of really tight focus, and it's like a art gallery. So Derek Laufman original art. That's the one with the Trudgeon in there. And then the first day was Poe. Very, very comic-y.
Great art. I love
comic book art type style. Really kind of cool. Like those. They're really cool. And they're is that the Insider exclusive? Or is that when you pull just like the original art in Marvel? If only there was an app that could tell you this information.
I don't know. You have to pay for it.
Okay.
So whatever that means.
Okay. So that's that. Those are nice though. And then the big one, of course, was Thursday. At least to me, the big one was the Kevin John, the Cantina set, which gorgeous goddamn cards. Really, really beautiful. We've been, Mark's been in a lot of Discords and in Reddit asking for input. What kind of sets do you like? What are the style of sets that are the classics? And one of the ones I throw out continuously is Essentials, because a gorgeous set, all one artist, OT stuff. There's some prequel stuff in there as well, but mostly OT stuff and just gorgeous artwork, just beautiful, no borders. I did say no variants, but they do have variants in this one. But the artwork in these things is absolutely gorgeous. It's all around the theme of the Mos Eisley Cantina. So you've got the Cantina aliens, you got Ponda Baba, you got a gorgeous Greedo. Our friend Dan Anderson is going to go absolutely nuts.
He did.
Yeah, he's camping, isn't he? He's out camping again.
No, he got it.
Did he? Okay. So somewhere out in the woods in California, he's pulling to get those. But the Tonica sisters were her, and I think were her. Is it were her?
Wooer.
Were.
Wooer.
Wooer.
Woo her.
Hooer.
Wooer.
Hooer. He's a hooer. Somebody did that in the feed, and something about a hooer. They thought they were real funny. I'm sure they got a little vacation for that one. But they're really nice. And then there's a Obi and Luke one as well. Gorgeous, beautiful cards. The guy's art style is, the lighting is fantastic. He does those all in watercolor, physical watercolor, which is incredibly difficult. It's an incredibly difficult medium to do anything with, let alone master, let alone do what this guy is doing. Just gorgeous. Absolutely. He's a master artist. He should be able to do that. But his portraiture's like dead on. Boshek, dead on. Luke, dead on. Obi, they're just perfect. They're gorgeous. And I guess they got this guy in the bag for more. There's going to be more coming. They mentioned Hoth stuff in the future because he wants to go to there. So that'll be really interesting. So we'll be seeing more of this. We'll be seeing more of this guy. I don't know what they're paying him, whatever. The content's fantastic, and they're using it big time because they're using from his original concept, it's basically just dash it out to a work in progress, to a completed work. Then you take all three of those and then you can meld those into a tilt variant, which shows the 3 steps as you move your phone. And then they have a signature edition, which is the hardest one to get. Those are, what are they? 1 in 100 in crystal packs and 1 in 800 in coin packs. Very, very long odds on those. The counts are still low. They're just coming in to about 100 right now. So a beautiful, beautiful set, and not too big. It's that perfect 9. But then there's going to be an award, which is Han Solo in the Cantina, and that is a fucking rock star card. Really good looking award. Which again, those don't award until October.
Oh, I've got time.
October.
That's ridiculous.
I think it's like October 6th or 8th is when the award comes out, because they're going to actually they're going to be in the store for a whole month, and then they're going to award a week after they sell out. So again, way too long, guys. There's no reason for that. Your sales are just going to nothing. You're going to look like you have a store, but nobody's buying. It's like a displayed donut in the case. It's plastic. So,
been there since Monday.
Been there since 1957. So, or one of those roller dogs. It's been there for who knows how fucking long. So, but that was nice. And then the event that they did on the Digicast was a lot of fun. They had the artists there and they had a paint off. They took a little break and they came back with their stuff. Did you watch any of this?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh God. It was, there was parts of it that were so fucking stupid. Mark came back and he had a wig this big wig and this big curly Q mustache.
Oh, I saw.
And then these those
Why?
beetle green reflective aviators, those cop sunglasses.
What were they, Gucci?
I'm sure they were probably really expensive sunglasses. They're probably like $500 sunglasses, like the most expensive part of his costume, because the wig was nothing to write home about, and the mustache, I think, literally attached to his nostrils. It was a lot. So they all, him, Gabby, and Kevin John, can't remember last name, I apologize, all went to work. And so we got to see Kevin John in real time do a painting, and they all did a picture of the child. Kevin John picked the reference photo, because good artist is going to work from reference. So he's got his reference there, and he just goes to town and he kind of sketches stuff out of, real rough shape. And then he goes to work and he's laying this stuff in and laying this in. And it was really interesting to see. And within the span of, I would say 20 minutes to a half an hour, possibly, he made a really beautiful, great on model image of the child. And you got to see actually how he did the work, and leaving the eyes white. You can see that in the work in progress on the cards as well. The eyes are white to the last thing, so he can leave those little specks, because you can't take it back. There's no take backs in watercolor. Incredibly difficult. And you could see how easily he just moved this stuff around. It was really incredible. Gabby also did a really nice painting. Did you see hers?
Mm-mm.
She did a really nice job. It was good. And then Mark's was not good. It looked like a football had sex with a zucchini. it was pretty fucked up. And then at the end of the thing, Kevin John also unveiled a portrait he had done of Mark with his little costume.
Oh, I've seen that.
And it's pretty funny. And he signed it. And Mark probably paid for that. It probably cost him several $1,000s to get that. And now he's got it in his house and stuff, or he will when it arrives from California. But it was it was an interesting thing. It was fun to watch. And it was really interesting to watch this artist at work and see his technique and see what goes into it and stuff. Really fascinating stuff. And I'm super in favor of not only that set, but the Derek Laufman original art, in that they have artists and they're crediting them. I just think that's something really important. It's something they've slipped on in some sets, even going to the point of obscuring, Charles Vess on an image one time really pissed me off. So I like to see that. It's a great step in the right direction. Super content, killing it. Love it. You like it?
Yep.
And I did the signature set. I was probably done with that by about 6 o'clock. I just went absolutely crazy ham. I got lucky. I pulled like 4 of them. I just crushed on odds, and then I just went straight to eBay and started buying needs. And it worked out really well. So I finished that. And then they had the watch party. They've had one every night. They're basically going through episodes on The Mandalorian. So the first night they had episodes 1 and 2. Next night they have 2 and 3, and then guess what's going to be tonight?
1 and 2, and then 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
And then 5 and 6.
What did I say? Did I say 1
You
and
said
2?
1 and 2, and then 2 and 3.
Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Yeah. I'll edit that. I'll seem smarter later when I fix that. I'll just leave it in. Everybody fucking knows I'm a moron. There's no surprises here. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then what's tonight?
5 and 6.
Sorry, it's gonna be 4 and 5. At our house, that's what we're watching because I'm off. Fucked up. I'm just kidding. I didn't watch any of the watch party last night. We watched really great stuff yesterday. So
well, Mandalorian is great, but
it is great, but we watched some new stuff that we hadn't seen. So they have a base set of Mandalorian images, and then as soon as you get 10 of them, go mulch them. I'm never going to finish that set, although I probably will have a month to do it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. That's everything, you have a month.
Yeah, it's going to be forever. So, but as quick as I get 10 of those together, I go and mulch them because there's exclusive ones every day. And then they also have relics in those set. I think they're 1 in 10 odds, I want to say.
Are they?
I don't know.
Are they?
I've gotten one each time. I got
beaten it.
The Mithril guy the first day, and then the next day I got the Jawa. I'm never going to get the ones that I want, but whatever. I've gotten one, and they're only out there for a day, so that's kind of cool. Matt Jacobus is going for the set. He's a crazy idiot. I think he's trying to do 2 sets. He doesn't make any sense. So he's doing that, and so those are cool. And then the concept 2 screen, 2 screen, Crystal.
Cool.
To life.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So that's coming out. I like those. Those are always nice. There's some images that we've seen before from the concept set, but then they show, you know, what it looked like on the screen. Oh my God, it's almost the same. Amazing. You guys are good. So that was cool. And then there's exclusives in those as well. There's ones that you can only meld for on a daily basis in the concept screen. There's one that seems to continue every day. That there's one that's really high count, and there's another one that's lesser count, I think. I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of that. I can't pay any attention to that stuff, to tell you the truth. But, you know, I mulch and go, hee hee hee, and I feel a moment's happiness, and I go right back to being unhappy. 2020. So then we had the comics as part of Digicon. The comics Wave 5 dropped. And then they, instead
with
Gilded. Oh my gosh. Wow. So I want to get the 1 count of this one and the 2 count of this one and the 3 count of this one. No, they don't exist. No. They have purple Gildeds, which are very odd, and they're 100 count.
100 count.
100 count. That's a lot. But they were going early on for huge money, $40, $50 for those things. And they were like 1 in 10 odds, I think, in a 500 crystal pack.
Yeah, there was some kind of issue with the packs.
Haven't seen what that is. We were pulling early. I was on deck for those when they came out because I was doing stuff with the computer, and you came in and go, hey, comics in 3 minutes. I'm like, oh shit. And she's like, there's some kind of weird purple thing. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I was on deck and ready for that. So hopefully I'm going to get, I think I did like 4 crystal packs, and I didn't get a Gilded, and I didn't care because they're 100 count. And then there's some kind of thing that in the first 12 minutes, there was something fucked up. So we'll be getting some coins back. Probably too late to do us any good for today.
Yeah, I could have used those coins last night.
Yeah, I could have used those, you know, and I would have wasted them on something else. But whatever.
I would have mulched them into nothing on that stupid workbench bullshit.
So you're chasing all those relics, and there's no award.
I gave up.
You should, because there's no award.
I pulled 3 freaking Jawas in a row, and I was like, you know what?
And they didn't even have the egg.
2020.
They didn't even have the egg.
Yeah, it didn't even have the egg. I was like, you know what? Kiss my ass, 2020. No.
That would be a great relic card if it was just egg and it was just this yellow liquid-looking mess patch, you know, a little spot with a little shine on it that made it look like
goo vision.
Yes, viscous goo.
Viscous goo vision. Which,
that could be a thing.
It could be.
Viscous goo vision.
We'll get that before we get actual video ever in Star Wars.
Yeah.
We get viscous goo vision.
Don't count it out. It seems like they're making strides with that kind of stuff. So those were fun, quick, easy, finish it, done. So we didn't have any shout outs this week. Nobody called in. So do you have any shout outs? Anybody make your day? I always want to shout out to QuickNAS because he seems like he does every app. And he's always sending me cards or sending me trades. I got a trade from him in Bunt on that comic set, Dupes for Needs and Rare and Uncommon. So, and then like on a regular basis, I go into Marvel for like once a day, and there's a bunch of Man-Things waiting for me. And AP55 sent me like eight Topps Choice DAX this week.
Wow.
Just like out of the blue. He's like, oh, I've had these forever. I forgot. I keep forgetting to send them to you. I was like, fucking rock on, man. So my DAX stack's looking pretty strong. It's a DAX stack. So thank you, AP55, also known as Vintage Kenwood. So thank you for that. Do you got any shout outs? Or shout it out?
I can't remember any. This week is a blur. I don't know.
No.
It's been a lot.
I want to shout out to Amazon for driving every fucking part of my computer through a goddamn electromagnetic vortex and fucking killed every electronic node. Man, it's like they set off a goddamn EMP next to the truck. It's ridiculous. Every fucking part of this thing's come dead on arrival. Ridiculous. So that was fun. So that's my shout out. It's more of a fuck you. So there you go. So I guess we can move into Oh, this is good too. What you watching?
Tell me what you're watching on your TV tonight. Tell me what you're streaming on your iPad. Tell me what you're watching every day and at night. I'll be outside watching from the bushes.
So what you watching? We watched pretty much. Well, did you watch stuff during the week that I was unaware of? What are you watching? She's got a list. Here we go. Get ready for the book report. Jesus Christ! College credits incoming.
What did I watch?
That's the question I asked you. What did you watch?
I finished the HBO series I'll Be Gone in the Dark.
Don't know what that is.
It's about Michelle McNamara and her work trying to get the Golden State Killer.
Oh, okay. All right. You were telling me about that. And that's Patton Oswalt's wife.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that she died of basically
just before
a drug overdose.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Some kind of mix up with something.
Fentanyl was involved, which it takes just a tiny smidge of fentanyl will kill your ass.
So don't take any?
No.
They're in the Rona.
It's not. No.
Not a hobby to take up.
No. Well, and it gets mixed with all kinds of other stuff, and even just the slightest bit of contamination and stuff can kill you with just like the smallest amount of fentanyl.
Well, that sucks. That
sucks. Which I didn't realize that, but it was a really good little series.
Well, I remember when his wife died, and then I remember hearing later because he basically picked up the torch and got it across the end zone.
They got some other crime writer guys to finish the book up, which she had like a whole bunch that she had saved and had on her computer.
I wonder if she had a crazy wall in her house. Crazy wall.
They made it kind of look like she did.
That would be amazing. Crazy walls are the best. I want to get one.
But they had a guy.
That's how I was going to plan this computer build, was a crazy wall.
It could have helped. But they finished it up and then they caught the guy.
Yeah, and he just got sentenced. He just got sentenced to life in prison without possibility of parole.
Yeah,
he's straight up gone. The reason they never caught him because he was a former cop.
Yeah,
and he knew how to evade. He knew how to evade detection and stuff.
So I finished that series, and it's on HBO, and it's only 6 episodes.
Plus, there was probably cases where like they were looking at him as a suspect, and then they're like, "Hey, I know that guy. I used to work with him."
No, I don't think he was on the radar at all.
Wow, that's weird.
And then there was a new series that started on HBO called The Vow. And it's about that crazy ass NXIVM cult thing that the chick from Smallville was tied up in.
Oh, okay. You were telling me about that.
Yeah. And there's only been 1 episode, but it was good. And the chick who plays Beru, from Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones, Bonnie Peace, she was tied up in this shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you told me it was like a sex cult.
Yeah, it eventually ends up that part of it becomes like this weird sex cult, and they were like branding, chicks on like their, yeah. And
on their what?
Down low.
On their vagina?
Around there, yeah.
Like on their, wow.
Down there, yeah.
That's stingy.
Yeah.
That's stingy.
Yeah. But it's, there's only been 1 episode, so it hasn't gotten really crazy yet. But already at the end of the first episode,
they're branding chicks' vaginas.
No. Basically, Bonnie Peace, the Beru, is just kind of like, I don't know about some of this stuff. So, and like, it looks like she met like her husband through this thing too.
He was the one that branded her.
No, I don't think so.
I can't let that.
You're obnoxious.
That whole concept.
You are so fucking obnoxious.
I can't let that go.
I don't even know why. I try to explain things. Why? Let me see. Somebody talking about Cobra Kai. Yes, Cobra Kai is now on Netflix.
I heard that. I want to see that.
It's on my list.
Yeah,
I'm going to be watching Cobra Kai because
I hear good things.
I was a kid during the 80s, and so yeah, wax on, wax off. I am all about Karate Kid, so I can finally watch Cobra
Plus,
Kai.
you're constantly trying to crane kick me.
I should crane kick you.
I'd never see it come. There's no defense against it, apparently.
Apparently.
If you stand on one leg and just wait, when they come in, boom, you just drop that crane kick on them. They're done.
I guess you could sweep the leg. That's about all you can do.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a body bag. Get a mop.
Yeah.
I love the guys yelling from the sidelines when the guys are getting beat up. Get a mop. Get a body bag.
So I watched the HBO stuff, and then I finally finished watching. There was a series CNN had done about the Windsors. I watched that, and then I found that show on Netflix that you had already seen before, Ugly Delicious.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like about different types of foods and stuff. And
well, it's all like chefs. It's like chefs.
It's like all chefs and stuff, and like it's really interesting and cool and stuff. And I watched the first series, so I haven't got to the second series where he has a kid and all that.
Well, don't ask me to replicate any of the things that they make, because the stuff the food, it's just like, oh my God, I want to eat all that food.
Wow.
Seriously, so good.
Delicious. So good.
Yeah, and it's like chefs cooking for each other.
Yeah.
There's an episode too that has Jon Favreau in it, I believe, and he's actually cooking.
Was he on that? Oh, he must be in the second season.
I think it's in the second season, and he's cooking with Wolfgang Puck.
Okay.
He has to make an omelet for Wolfgang Puck. Can you imagine the terror of having to try to do that? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and he's only allowed to use a spoon. It's like a pan and a spoon, I think. Like is like the equipment he's allowed to use, and like he gets in trouble immediately with Wolfgang Puck because he uses something wrong. Like he pulls out a plastic spatula and he goes, "Oh, you can use that if you want everything to taste like plastic." It's hilarious. He's just kind of like, "Fuck!"
I have the second season of that to watch, and then I'm watching Cobra Kai. I gotta finally watch Cobra Kai, but I gotta finish all this delicious food stuff, and then I'm gonna watch Cobra Kai, and then there was stuff we watched together.
Yes, we had kind of a movie day yesterday.
Because I took the day off because. Fuck it.
Well, you got to leave.
Yeah,
it's like, what else are you going to do?
Yeah.
So, and it's not like we can go anywhere. So take a day and sleep late and lay around in your underwear or whatever. So we watched on Disney Plus. Cannot recommend highly enough. Please go right now if you have Disney Plus and watch. It's Phineas and Ferb, Candace Against the Universe. It's a new movie. It just dropped on there, and god damn is that shit funny. Oh my God.
Still got it.
The opening song is
oh my gosh.
Seriously.
So good.
I've forgotten how musical that show is. There's
so good.
Almost every episode has a song, and they're not all great, but they're all funny as hell. And this one is just, the opening song just literally just sets the table. Get ready, buckle up. We're right back in Phineas and Ferb land. Let's do this. It's so fucking funny. And it's great throughout, and it's all the same tropes and bullshit. And then the end thing with the silhouettes.
The end song called Silhouettes. They're making fun of the fact that they're basically summarizing what you just saw in the movie, but in silhouettes.
It's silhouettes. It's like, you're gonna watch the whole movie again while the credits roll.
Credit scene. There's like a post-credit scene,
which they tell you there's gonna be a post-credit scene, and you're still watching because you're waiting for a post-credit scene,
which they silhouetted too.
And then they went, and after they do the post-credit scene, then they silhouetted that too. Fucking ridiculous.
So good.
These guys are just so damn funny. And man, I mean, if you don't know Phineas and Ferb,
oh my gosh,
holy shit,
up.
You are missing something that's just absolutely amazing. If you don't have kids and you've never seen and never looked, you missed it, because it's fucking amazing. So that was great. And then we ponied up. Now, this is the first time is it the first time we've done it for a new release movie?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New release movie, Bill and Ted 3, Bill and Ted Face the Music, came out on demand. I think it was in theaters last week, and then this, was it?
No, yesterday was the opening anywhere.
Oh, okay. So you could get it at the theater.
I don't
if
think
you have
you
a
can
Death
get it in
Wish.
the theater.
They do. It said in theaters and on demand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to the theater, but yeah, we got
AMC is showing movies again.
Well, I'm not going there yet.
Me neither. I'd like to live. So,
although if Wonder Woman only opens up in the theater, we're going to go see that because I got to see that.
yeah, that'd be tough to call.
I'm gonna have to see
Wear
that.
a fucking radiation suit.
Yeah, I'll
breathe through a gas mask.
Go in there like Walter White in a big suit.
Scrub you down like
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway.
Silkwood.
Anyway, so we ponied up and got the Bill and Ted, and I got it off iTunes, and it was like $5 more to just buy it,
just to own it,
have it.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah. Instead of renting it for $5 more, I will just own it.
Yeah, and it was $20 to rent, $25 to own, and we spend routinely if we go to the movies, we're getting snacks and we're usually eating lunch at the movies. So it's like fuck that. We're spending more than that going to the theater.
Yeah.
So it's worth it to just buy the thing, and it is fantastic.
Delightful.
God damn.
Delightful.
After all this time, you would think, okay, how are they going to do this, and how's this going to work? Plus, Keanu Reeves is such a huge movie star now with the John Wick and the Matrix and all this other stuff. Why would he even do that? Why would he go back to that? But it works so well, and as a guy their age, I can totally relate to their story in this. And then their kids are in it as well. Their daughters are in it, and the girls that they cast as their daughters really kind of nail being their own characters, but still you can see, oh, that's definitely Ted Preston's kid. You know what I mean?
Ted Theodore Logan.
I'm sorry, Ted Theodore Logan. I'll edit that.
You're gonna have to edit that.
I'm not gonna edit that. I'm just a dummy.
Wow.
But it was oh man, it was so fun. And then they had Death from Bogus Journey was in it as well.
Oh,
and
so good.
It's a blast. And once again, they have to save the world with their music and all this stuff and go on a journey through time. And then their girls end up going on a journey through time as well. And there's a lot of parallel storylines going on. And the whole thing wraps up. Crystal called the ending like in the first 5 minutes, which was totally unfair, but she nailed it, and we're not going to spoil it. You may figure it out too. They telegraph pretty hard on it, but it pays off.
But it's still delightful.
It was fantastic. We were laughing out loud. There was so much stuff in it that was so funny. And that fucking robot, oh my God.
Oh my gosh, the robot.
That robot stole the movie. There's
Dennis Caleb McCoy.
The robot. The robot named Dennis Caleb McCoy. It's fantastic. He starts, when you first see him, you think he's like this implacable
Terminator
future bot that's going to kill everybody. And then it just, as it goes on, it becomes he fails more and more and just becomes this hilarious, hapless character. I don't know how the fuck they would ever decide to do that or why, but it's great. It's so fun. The whole thing's a blast. Highly recommend Bill and Ted. If you're familiar, a lot of our listeners may be too young to even know about Bill and Ted. But if you don't, find the originals because they're a lot of fun, very sweet and charming. And then this new one is a blast, and you can totally watch them with your kids. I don't even think they said one bad word, did they?
I don't think so.
I don't know that they ever even said shit.
I don't think so. I mean, there's hell, but is hell really a bad word anymore?
It was a lot of fun. So highly recommend Bill and Ted 3. Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Fantastic.
And if you don't have the other two and your kids for some reason, or maybe you have not seen them, I saw on iTunes they have like a triple bundle deal where you get all three of them. And I think it was like $34, which is an amazing deal for iTunes. So, or Apple TV. So, yeah, Bill and Ted. Oh man,
it was fun. We laughed.
It was so fun,
yeah.
And then they just nailed it, and then it made me remember watching the original ones because those came out when I was in like junior high and high school, and that it was we went to Blockbuster. People know what Blockbuster is. We went to Blockbuster and we had to rent Bill and Ted. Because, you didn't have stuff on streaming and tape and all that stuff. And you couldn't buy, it was back when you couldn't buy them on the movies and stuff. So we went and we would get Bill and Ted and go get some snacks and go to one of our houses and we just watched Bill and Ted. And it was the greatest thing ever. And then, this is just a weird sidetrack. I forget which year it was, but one of the years we had like a state band competition in Gainesville. And we stayed in this hotel. The whole band stayed in a hotel, which is a lot. And across the street from the hotel was a Circle K. And we didn't have Circle K's here in Jacksonville. At that time, there were no Circle K's around here. So we had not seen a Circle K.
So you have to go hang around in the parking lot?
Yeah, so we were just like, oh my gosh, strange things are afoot at the Circle K. You know, and then like, you know, the chaperones are like, please do not go across the street to the Circle K. And we're like, but we have to.
It's like Mecca.
It's a Circle K.
It's Mecca.
It's like, I didn't even know those were like really things.
They exist.
And it was there in Gainesville, the Circle K. Strange things are afoot. But, oh my gosh. And we would quote that movie so much. Oh, we were ridiculous. So it's just wonderful and actually good thing for 2020.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was when we got done watching it, I was like, man, I really needed that movie. I mean, it was just like.
I've seen a lot of people saying that.
Yeah,
a lot of the reaction I've seen online is people are like, oh my gosh. That was so great. That was so lovely. Really enjoyed that. I needed, and people are saying they needed that.
Yeah, I felt that way. I felt like I needed that. It was like a comfort food. It was
uplifting.
It was happy. It was uplifting. Happy. It was fun. It didn't take itself seriously in any way. It was great. Really enjoyed it, and it was just fun. And then I watched something on my own. I
have not watched this thing yet because I just can't.
Well, don't. I can't as strongly as I recommend Bill and Ted Face the Music.
I haven't even watched the Suicide Squad thing yet.
Yeah.
And that has Joel Kinnaman in it.
Well, he might as well not be in it.
And I can't.
They probably introduced him in the last 5 minutes and then he got killed. Because
he's probably not naked in it either. So.
Well, that stupid movie, they are literally introducing characters until the end of the movie. It's like, here's another character. What? Why? Why are you still giving me characters and origins and little vignettes about these people? How the fuck am I supposed to still care about this person when there's 20 minutes left in the movie? But they made a sequel to that, Birds of Prey, the miseducation of Harley Quinn or some fucking bullshit. And God fucking damn, what a piece of goddamn garbage. As much as I love Bill and Ted, I hate Birds of Prey. I did not need that. It did not make me feel good. I felt dumb for having watching it. At a couple points, I was just going fast forward 30 seconds, fast forward 30 seconds, fast forward 30 seconds, fast forward, like just boop, 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 boop. Okay, I didn't feel like I missed anything by doing that. It was just trash. It's fucking stupid as hell. Ugh, I hated it. Really, really hated it so much.
Because they made it to be like, oh, big Harley Quinn's arrived. And,
no.
Oh, Birds of Prey.
She's an annoying character.
She always has been overrated.
That character is annoying as hell.
She's always been
overrated. She's got like that hard New York.
I've never gotten the whole Harley Quinn thing.
That hard New York. I mean, the girl that plays her is absolutely gorgeous. She's beautiful. But when they do her up like that, I don't want any of that. She just looks dirty. I mean, like, seriously, she
should go to a pay-per-view.
Yeah, she could go right. Oh God, are you kidding? She'd fucking take over, slam. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there wouldn't be enough diamonds in the world if they stuck Harley Quinn cards in there. It's kind of Alexa Bliss in a way. She's kind of got the same vibe. I've never heard Alexa Bliss say anything, but it seems like she's kind of a heel character and she's good looking and blonde. But I don't want none of that. Seriously. I mean, I think if they were able to make it so that she was more attractive, I mean, it's not my, I don't want to fuck a clown. That's what she looks like. She's like super white and she's got like 2 different colored hair and a big fucking tattoo on her face. I'll walk across the street to get away from somebody that's got a tattoo on their neck, on your face. You've completely given up on life at that point. There's no place in society, in regular society, for somebody with a tattoo on their face. No. So, and if I see somebody with a tattoo on their neck, I'm like, they're going to commit a murder. They're going to commit a murder at some point in their life. If any of our listeners, if you have a tattoo on your neck, call 904-628-1138 and tell us
why.
Tell us why the fuck did you do that? And also, who did you murder? We'd love to hear about it, and we'll play it on the show, and they'll come and pick you right up. They'll come and get you immediately, because yuck, it's awful.
Birds of prey
on your face. Birds of prey. Don't. Unless you want to fuck a clown. Go ahead and watch it. Yeah, they had funny stuff about clowns in that wasn't it in the Candace thing? Did they have some jokes? It was spiders and clowns, giant spiders and clowns, or clowns that look like spiders, or spider clowns.
Spider clowns.
Oh my God, some fun.
Yeah.
There's so many funny things in that. So yeah, so that was it. You got anything else? Any final thoughts?
Final thought, maybe everybody in the app just chill, because it seems like a lot lately. A lot. There's people that you get crap trades all the time. Everybody does. You always get crap trades, especially if you post in any of the feeds. You're going to get some crap trades because people don't pay attention, or whatever, why, who knows. But you don't have to be a jerk about it or get really worked up about it. Just decline it and move on.
Decline
it, and if you feel like you need to 1-star them, that's fine. But you know what? Sometimes you don't even have to rate, because you never know. Maybe they're brand new and they have no idea what they're doing.
I feel like this is something we've said repeatedly.
We've said it repeatedly, but I think it needs to be said again.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of it I'm seeing in either our group or in the Discord or elsewhere, and it's like, oh, I got this trade. Oh, they should know better. It's like, just decline it. I mean, where you have to get in like a big ass debate in the comments, which, the comments.
The back and forth.
And the back and forth. That never ends well. It never has ended well. It just gets worse. And then you can get reported for being an asshole in there or saying something to them. So just decline it. Move on. Go do something else. Go have a hot chocolate. Relax.
Have a roller dog.
Have a roller dog. Get some coffee or something from the Circle K and just chill. I mean, you don't have to take it that seriously. They are JPEGs on your phone. Relax. 2020 sucks ass enough. Just chill, basically.
Okay.
That's my thing. Just chill out, people. Be nice to each other. And that doesn't mean you have to lecture people.
You're momming people.
I'm momming people.
You're momming somebody.
Yeah. You don't need to lecture people in the comments because they sent you a trade you didn't like. Just decline it and say, no, thank you. Or you don't even have to say thank you. Just say no. Or don't say anything. Best yet, don't say anything. Just decline it. Move on. Get yourself a hot chocolate because you need it. It's 2020. That's it.
What if it's 1,000 degrees outside like it's been here all week?
Then get yourself an iced coffee.
An iced coffee. Okay.
Decaf, probably.
Well, that's good. Well, my final thought would be I've really been enjoying what I've been able to see of the Digicon. I think the concept is working. It seems like they're doing something that's really fun. I liked what was going on with Digicast already. I think I've said how I like it's humanizing our developers and our producers at Topps. I really like that, and I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. And I think it's going to be a big success. I feel like it's something that they've already done something. I feel like they've already achieved what they set out to do, and it feels like it's going really well for them. And it's been enjoyable. I think it was something that we needed in the app, and it's been a lot of fun. So tip of the hat. At one point we were talking about, we'll MST 3K it or something like that. I don't want to make fun of it. I think what they're doing is I admire it. I admire what they've been able to achieve with it. And I'm not going to heckle it. I'm not going to interfere with it. I'm participating. I'm in their chats and making wisecracks and having fun and that's enough for me, just to be in the mob with people and like everybody else and have fun with it. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a great job. Well done, guys. That's my final thought. Digicon's already a success, and we still got 2 more days.
Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah, they did a good job.
That's right. It's only Saturday.
Yep, Saturday.
Huh. It's Saturday, guys.
Or day as we know it now.
It's day.
In the time of Rona. So thank you everybody for tuning in. We really do appreciate all of our listeners. We love to hear from you. 904-628-1138. Or you can find us in Reddit. You can see us in the app. We're all over the place. I'm probably walking in front of your house in 20 minutes or leaving a bag of candy on your back porch. So we really do appreciate everybody that listens. We thank you so much. And it's so nice when people reach out and send us a nice comment in the app too. We get that on a fairly often. And it always gives us a little glow. So we really do appreciate that. We're on Twitter. It's Hoardcast, at Hoardcast. We have an email address. It's hoardcast@gmail.com. And of course, the phone number. Join us. Hope to have a guest next week. And we'll
Discord.
And yeah, reach out and get in our Discord. So,
Yeah, just mention it.
yeah, just mention our Discord.
Mention our Discord.
We have a Discord.
We have a Discord.
I did it. Nailed it. I mentioned it.
You did
So
it.
if you're interested, reach out to us. We're always on Reddit, and I'm always posting on Reddit and shit like that. So you can
I
find me.
haven't checked.
I'm the
it.
same name all the time, everywhere. Tedsallis, Tedsallis, Tedsallis. Send me an email. I bet you can't guess what my email address is on Gmail. I bet you can't guess. It's Tedsallis. Okay. So thanks again. We really appreciate it. And arrivederci.
Be excellent to each other.
Yes. And Wakanda forever.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are.
Watching.